Hey y'all, I am Libby Crawford. I am a senior at JSU. I will be graduating in December, getting my degree in early childhood and elementary education. Today I wanted to come and talk to you about Google Jamboard and all the things that Google Jamboard is used for or that you can do with Google Jamboard or things that teachers do with Google Jamboard that can help their students. First of all, Google Jamboard is a great way for students to interact throughout the class. Just like a teacher's whiteboard, it starts out blank. Students can add different things to it. They can make it their own, or they can answer the questions that a teacher has for them, or if they are doing a project, they can make it their own way. With Google Jamboard, first of all, it is free, which is a great thing for teachers and students because it is an interactive way to have class and do projects or make a presentation. So being free is a plus. Another thing is students can give ideas on Jamboard and it can be done anonymously. Most of the time students have a fear of giving answers out loud because they are scared they're going to give the wrong answer or they just really don't want to speak in class. So this gives your students who don't really want to answer out loud in the classroom a way to give an answer, and the other students won't be able to see who is writing it, but on the teacher's end, you were able to see. So you were able to see that student that never answers questions, you were able to actually see what they are thinking and how they are thinking. You can use this as like an entrance, as a entrance slip, or like something to do when they first come in, just to kind of get their minds to rolling. You can use it as an exit slip. This is also a way for easy collaboration. Students can work together on this to create their Jamboard within a project or something. Another thing is students can build off one another's answers. If they see that some student has answered, they can answer and say, well, I can build off this answer and say that and further their thinking, and students can do that for one another or just for that one person, and you can see all the different ways the students answer. Um, Another thing is teachers can use their Jamboards to show the things that they are doing this week. Go back. They can create different backgrounds so they can you can see all the things that they are going to be doing. They can have their calendars, they can have today's weather, seasons, like that, how in like a first grade or a kindergarten classroom or any classroom, if they do like a calendar thing, a teacher could actually have the students pull up on their Chromebooks or computers and have them get on this and fill it out themselves. Um, this is also a great thing to use if a student is not there. They can go back and look at it. So students can, if they were out a day, they can go back and see what they've missed and kind of review the things so they're not completely behind the next day when they come in, or if they miss a week. And teachers can go back and see and know everything that they've talked about, or if a parent has a young child that was out, they can go and log on to their Chromebooks and get the student to pull it up and kind of see what they were supposed to be doing too. Teachers can use this, as I said, as a student check-in. With then Google Jamboard, you can make interactive Jamboards, and students could go through and pick like examples, all these emojis that I have. They could click on the one that they are feeling, or you could, if you're doing a beginning, middle, end, you can create each column and have a beginning, middle, end, and a student could drag pictures or type in what happened here in the beginning of the story, in the middle of the story, and after the story. Teachers can use this as a way for students to create interactive presentations if they had a presentation on the earth, they could pull in a GIF of the earth, and they can show like different parts. So like they can show continents, they can show states, they can show bodies of water, just an interactive thing that they can do there. They could even uh sorry, my mind went blank. But they can even like do different things with silent science. They can pull in any kind of gifts. They can even use as a check-in. They can have different gifts and show how they are feeling. So, like I said, students can do this at home. You can connect Jamboard with the your Google Classroom, and put the link to this Jamboard into your Google Classroom, and students can click on it. Or that if they have an assignment as a Google Jamboard, they can create their Google Jamboard and send it through Google Classroom, which is another great thing they can do. If they don't get finished with their projects, if they were doing one on Jamboard, they could take, if they had a computer at home, they could do this at home and work on it instead of being worried about not being able to complete it. And that's about it. But some other good things about Jamboard is that not only that teachers and students both can use it. It is a way for students to get their ideas out there and be able to really show teachers what they are thinking and how they think. You can use on your Google Jamboard, it comes with different kind of screens. There's a grid paper, there's sticky notes, there's a blank whiteboard. You can change your backgrounds by inserting a Google image, or you can upload a photo, or like I said, you can use a GIF. And being able to do these things, it gives all the students different ideas. They don't have to just do one thing. They can pick exactly how they want to make their Jamboard. They can make it their own instead of having to make it like everybody else. I really like Google Jamboard because of that. I'm able to express my own ideas and own ways how to do it, and I believe students like doing that. That's about all I have.